at your doorstep again, this empire, her empire, means empower her empire. So I'm glad to see Swarnlata, Pratishtha, and Uma. So another thing is, yes, most demanded is Swarnlata. Is her words are you people have asked her to come. She is here. And another is Pratishtha. Yes, I mentioned earlier that she has a voice like Krishna's. The flute. Yeah. So she has that power because that is what you people have enjoyed and you have all acknowledged that. Thank you so much that you are with me and that seems really beautiful and we are and she's accepting it with and what to say how with great heart. Yes, you can unmute and you can say something to the audience who are watching because they have acknowledged it.
Thank you, Devasmita. It's a comparison that anybody and everybody would love to have. And I am a lover of Krishna. I mean, I have 3, 4 tattoos all related to Krishna. So I love Krishna. And getting compared to his flute is like, I mean, isse zyada I cannot ask for anything. It's like that. And then being here, it's like a place for all of us where we can speak, where we can interact. And there is kind of a very wonderful comfort that we share, be it Swanlata, be it Uma. Uma has been my soul sister. We have been together for not a long period, but then whatever time we've spent is uh, I mean, we talk as if we have met some 20, 25 years back. I mean, it's that long a friendship. And then even if we disconnect, it's the best part, like we start from where we stopped.
Oh,
So I think
wow.
that has to be in everybody's relationship. So if you get such friends, if you get such mentors, if you get such people who are guiding you, I think your life is always sorted.
Beautiful. Yeah, sure. So over to you, Swanlata, once because people have demanded your as a they loved your the way you give value to them. So please over to you. And yes, and again after Swanlata, I would request since you are carrying your dog and doing this Pratishtha, it's seriously, yeah,
Caring my
yeah.
care of the carpenter who's fixing so many things.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, just give your short introduction and then I hand it over to Swarnlata because she's also highly demanded by the public here.
Um,
Yeah.
it's my
Yes.
pleasure to be here on this platform, Smita. It's not the first time we've met even before, and
Yeah.
sharing this platform with Swarnlata and Uma. Yes, it's a big blessing that's come my way. To start with, a quick introduction. I'm a communication skills trainer, but I don't know how do I put it across. This is my topic of research also. Why did I take it? Because being into the field of online tutoring or online training, I have spent half of my life. And there are so many hurdles that came across. There are so many challenges that I faced. I am still to figure out which is the best. Maybe once I publish my research, I would come to a conclusion which is the best way. Still, the tussle would not be solved, or people across would have this confusion whether uh, the best mode of teaching is online or the best mode of teaching is offline. The point here is it all depends or it all revolves around the trainer and his strategy. So if I, as a person, I love putting across humor because humor is me. I cannot separate myself. If somebody asks me to be very serious, I would blast. That's the last thing I can do. So why do you want to be serious? If you want to be serious, go. There are many ICUs. Go and be there. If you are living your life, live as if this is the last moment. And that is where I put a lot of humor in whatever I do. And I enjoy doing that. It comes impromptu, you can say. And again, I cannot separate myself from Hindi. Hindi mera ishq hai. So I tell people that I have uh, I have chosen to get married to English, but my love still remains Hindi. So, and being into a country which is a Hindi speaking country, और हम हिंदुस्तानी हैं और हमें गर्व होना चाहिए हिंदी बोलने का, and that is what I follow always wherever I go. First language that I use is Hindi, and then later on, maybe the place demands or people demand, then I switch over to English. So that is my platform for language, I can say. Other than that, I love languages. So I speak Bengali, I speak Gujarati. Somewhere I understand Odia also. So Odia and Bengali are quite close to each other. So I understand that. Punjabi, yes, because of all wonderful friends like Uma. So I know that also. I am yet to explore the language area of South. I understand. I enjoy movies, and that is where I understand Malayalam and Tamil. But there is a big gap between understand to understand a language and to speak a language. Apart from that, my love for lyrics and my love for words has made me a lyricist. So soon the songs are already on Ghana, Amazon, and all the other apps. But the movie would soon be on Amazon. So that's one dream come true again. I was bent upon that the movie should come on Amazon, and the dream is coming true. So probably, I mean, till my birthday, or maybe God has planned it as a birthday gift. So I'm waiting, fingers crossed, for December, when I would be proudly sharing that movie with everybody. And the best part of movie is it is a female oriented. So the female protagonist led movie, we barely have any role of a man in that movie. And again, that gives me a lot of strength that what can a woman not do? Even if she suffers, even if she multitasks, even if she juggles, a woman is a woman. I mean, uncomparable. You can compare a man, you cannot compare a female. I mean, a woman, a mother, a sister. How many roles does she play? And everywhere she is, I think, picture perfect. So whatever role Uma plays, whatever role Swarnlata plays, the patience that we put into our profession comes from our womanhood, right? Do you agree, girls? And patience probably is the key to perfection. So with this, I can go on and on, but then I want to listen to Swarnlata. I want to listen to Uma also. So I give a chance, or the torch is now passed on to Swarnlata.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as Debasmita said ना कि प्रतिष्ठा voice is like flute when she shed, तो वो जब बोलते रहती है तो सिर्फ सुनने का मन करता है. Means I forgot what to tell. Means like her voice is so sweet, and when she talk just सुनने का मन करता है, सुनते रहे सुनते रहे सुनते रहे. But now when she said कि मुझे बोलना है, then I will share my little bit part about myself. So thank you Debasmita for inviting me, and I'd love to be in this platform because ये एक प्लेटफॉर्म है ना, हम खुल के अपने एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करते हैं एक दूसरे के साथ. एंड प्रोफेशनल आई एम ए फार्मा प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट एक्सपर्ट, जो कि मैं 18 साल से करते आ रही हूँ. बट नाउ आफ्टर कोविड, जो बोलते नहीं कि सबका एक 360 डिग्री एंगल चेंज हुआ है, ऐसा नहीं कि कोविड ने हमको चेंज कर दिया. इट इज एवरीथिंग इज इनसाइड अस. वो एक मोमेंट हम वेट करते हैं ना एक ट्रिगर आने को, तो दैट ट्रिगर केम ड्यूरिंग कोविड. कि व्हेन आई सी लॉट ऑफ सफरिंग्स इन द सेंस कि आई कैन सी पीपल वो डिप्रेस हो रहे थे, उन जॉबलेस हो रहे थे, दे आर नॉट गेटिंग द जॉब, suicidal tendency, everything. Means वो पूरा means you can say the whole environment is so negative. So उस negative में positivity मेरे अंदर आई कि when I said कि यार ये लोग सब क्या कर रहे हैं, there is means why they are not carrying their life के साथ कितना कुछ कर सकते हैं. So then came through my friends who reach out to me, talk with me. मीन्स बोलते हैं ना कि 3 AM बड़ी होना चाहिए, तो आई वॉज देयर. आई जस्ट टोल्ड कि कुछ भी होता है ना, बस मुझे कॉल करो, मैं उठ के तुमसे बात करूंगी जैसे भी रहूंगी. तो दैट थिंग हैज मीन्स एक न्यू आइडिया इनोवेट किया मैंने, लाइक थ्रू माई जर्नी. लाइक प्रतिष्ठा ऑल्सो सेड कि ऐसा क्या है जो हम नहीं कर सकते. क्या नहीं कर सकते. तो व्हेन आई थिंक कि मेरे होल लाइफ में whenever somebody asks me some question, I just put myself in their shoes and think कि कभी मेरे साथ अगर हुआ रहता तो how should I react, and every time I take it as a positive, very positive person. So then I make them take their, means what you can say, solutions, give to them in that way with my experience, जो मैं उनके एंगल से सोच के फिर उनको एक्सपीरियंस वो शेयर. एंड Devasmita knows I started, I am here to hear you. So like that, so many calls, still people are calling me, and मैं बोर नहीं होती, because whenever you listen to those प्रॉब्लम सॉल्यूशंस, इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट कि वो उनके प्रॉब्लम है. एंड आई एम हैप्पी कि ओके, मेरे से भी बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो इतनी प्रॉब्लम से घिरे हुए हैं. आई एम सो हैप्पी कि आई एम गुड, एंड आई हैव, गॉड ने मुझे वो कैपेसिटी दिया है कि मैं उनकी बातें सुन रही हूँ और उनको हेल्प करने में मैं हेल्प कर रही हूँ उनके. सो दैट केम द पर्पस कोच. I help people to identify their goal and purpose and align with their lifestyles, everything, whatever you can do, and they have a meaning in their life. मीन्स लोगों को ये सिखाती हूँ कि आप इस दुनिया में आए हो, आपका एक पर्पस है, आइडेंटिफाई दैट पर्पस एंड वर्क ऑन दैट. बाकी कुछ नहीं रहता है लाइफ में. हम जाएंगे, 2 दिन के बाद लोग भूल जाएंगे, बट जो अगर हम कम्युनिटी के साथ या सोसाइटी के साथ कुछ शेयर किए रहेंगे, दैट विल रिमेम्बर, मीन्स हमेशा के लिए वो साथ में रहेगा. तो दैट आई डू नाउ एज ए पर्पस कोच. सो दैट इज मी.
That so reminds me of the wonderful song "एक दिन मिट जाएगा माटी के मोल."
माटी के मोल, यस.
So that is how we learn from these old songs, and I always, I mean, in my trainings also or wherever I go, I try to put all of these things across. Maybe, I mean, the song which we used to, I mean, not even in my school, but my friend's school, they used to have this song every day as a prayer. Itni Shakti hame dena data. So I come from a missionary school, so we had different prayers. Even that was nice. But this song, I often listen every morning. To be very precise, not every morning, but then at times I listen, 99 times I try to listen it, and it gives me so much of energy. But these days, ask these kids to do such things, they will not understand.
Hmm.
They would listen
Yes,
words
correct.
which make no sense. So that is a big change that has come across. Where are they learning from? I am yet to figure out. What is their learning mode? Do they learn from videos? Do they learn from songs? Do they learn from people? Where do they learn from? And whatever they are learning, how effective is that? What is the legacy? The word legacy, when I read in the questions, I was like, what legacy will these people carry? The Gen Zs. Over to Uma.
To add on, yes, Gen Zs are completely a different ball game to understand. I'm still figuring it out because I have one who is Gen Alpha. So Gen Z इतने difficult है, तो Gen Alpha कितने difficult होंगे to understand their mindset. Okay, so since this is the first time I'm on this platform, and I know that very few of you know me completely. I rarely talk. I'm a very introvert person, and मेरा complete focus. My motto is work-life balance, and it has been. वो तब से हुआ है जब से ये term आया भी नहीं था, introduce भी नहीं हुआ था. So I have 23 years of experience. I started my journey into sales and sales operations, customer service, and 11 साल वहीं बिताए. But I always had an inclination towards psychology, which led me to acquire my master's. So I did my bachelor's and master's in psychology. However, I wanted to pursue it further and become a psychologist. But sometimes it is said that whatever is written in your destiny, that falls into place. So that happened, and I landed up in, instead of being psychologist, I landed up in retail and sales. I started off there, but yes, psychology helped me out in connecting with the people because it was completely a people-oriented profile. I was handling my team, I was handling customers, and that actually made me, I was awarded as recognized as one of the best managers, having the highest level of people management. So I scored the highest in people management in Western region, so all the managers. And that is the time I realized that yes, I'm people oriented. So उसके पहले किसी ने जब बताया नहीं था तो realize भी नहीं हुआ था. It was just my efforts of being empathetic. Then, as I said, I'm completely a work-life balance person. So because of one of the reasons, I switched over to training. Along with, I found training very interesting. So definitely, again, वो एक gateway था, तो मुझे कुछ push करके training की तरफ लाने के लिए. And it has been 12 years into training. What I realized, or now what is my purpose? Yes, I have a sales background. I know that there are a lot of MSMEs and startups who have an idea. They have the venture capitalist in place. They have money, but they don't know how to promote their brand and come up. So that is where my sales come into picture, and I'm also a business consultant. But along with it, I realized on my way that one thing that we do all around daily, every minute, every second is communication. And still we have not been effective. And then I realized, when I saw it in my network, in my family, in my extended family, I realized everybody is facing this problem, how to communicate effectively, how to express themselves, because of n number of factors: beliefs, value system, the way we have been born and brought up, the kind of mindset, the kind of mold has been given to us, that हमें एक्सप्रेस करने से भी प्रॉब्लम होती है. हमें ये भी नहीं, कभी कभार हमें ये भी नहीं समझ में आता कि हमको एक्सप्रेस कैसे करना है. तो फीलिंग्स तो हैं, पर उसको किस तरीके से एक्सप्रेस करें. And that is where that became my purpose, that I'm going to work on communication. I will just help out, support people how to be free and express themselves, but with a caution of, or being mindful that how to put it across without making others uncomfortable or feel inferior or feel hurt. So you need to know how to express yourself. However, there is a way of expressing. There is a way of sharing. And second is, I became a listener. So yes, I'm speaking a lot right now. I don't actually, I don't speak so much. मैं नहीं बात करती हूँ, but this is a platform where I have to speak. So that's why I'm speaking. And इससे मुझे पता चलता है 2-3 चीजों में why मेरा और प्रतिष्ठा का इतनी अच्छी friendship है.
Here, there is again one connect that says झुकती है दुनिया, झुकाने वाला चाहिए. So हम जैसे बोलने वाले जब तोते होते हैं ना, तो सब बोलने लगते हैं. First call, Devasmita, it was the first call when me and Uma formally got introduced to each other. And that call lasted for around 45 minutes, and the break was because the network got off. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe it would have crossed to our limit also. So even today, whenever we have a call, so that shows she's wonderful as a communicator. She is a good listener. She carries all those skills that a trainer should have. And she's so soft. She enjoys also, but she is choosy. Instead of saying introvert, I feel Uma, you should say choosy. I choose people.
I will not say choose, I will prioritize. My entire life is on setting priorities, making choices, right choices, and setting priorities.
So I am again blessed. I fall into the priority list of Uma. So I'm fortunate. I had not much interacted with Swarnlata. So what happens is, whenever you interact with somebody, ऐसा मुझे लगता है कि people would feel कि अरे ये grow नहीं हुई है क्या? There is one kind of people who are mentally retarded. one kind of people like us who are mentally excluded. They have excluded their mental ability. So वो कहीं पे मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि that humor वाला जो attitude है ना, that comes out, and I become so non-judgmental. You know, ठीक है. You are making an opinion. Please go ahead. At least you're doing something. Make an opinion. One fine day, somebody is going to do a research on me, my brain. That is what I feel every time.
I can define you in one word. That is tadka. You are a tadka for any conversation.
Okay, over to you, Devismita. I'll not stop.
Oh, actually, this is a very interesting mode. Okay, so one question to you, Uma. Where you just, as you mentioned that you don't speak too much, right?
Yes.
How are you feeling right now? Why? Because this is my learning as a NLP and hypnosis coach. So I want to know what is happening inside you now. Once you said this, once you're talking
I
like
love
this,
conversations. But when I say conversations, meaningful conversations, and I love listening to people and understanding them. So their point of view. And I would definitely, I'm very proud to announce and share that I have almost reached 98% non-judgmental aspect. I don't judge people at all. You say anything in front of me, that is your choice, that is your life. If you are happy, that's fine. So for me, it is like everybody has their own space. So let them live. If they're happy, whatever it is, it's their life. But when someone is coming to me and if someone wants to share something to me, I'm all ears. That's it. I'll just sit, I'll listen. Maybe I will not be able to advise or help you out, but definitely I can be a go-to person for anyone.
see, the actual and subconscious mind answer is here. Yeah. Thank you so much for playing actually, because this is what we generally ask, because this question helps you to go in your unconscious mind to give you the answer. So this is what, yeah, and specifically when I met Uma in one of the, yes, she was sitting in the one corner and I saw her sitting there, and that time Swarnlata was not there. Sometimes she comes and she was there, right, in one of the events in Navi Mumbai. So maybe she was there or not there.
No, it was that painting thing. I was in there.
Huh.
No,
Oh,
not
sure.
painting. I met Devsmita in this in the styling wala event in Seawoods. That time
Yes.
It was different. I was in there.
Yes.
I was not there.
We both.
Huh.
That's the first time I interacted with her.
I think Devasmita stuck somewhere.
No, she is.
Yeah, actually, Yashwant is calling me. I don't know why she can't join or not. This Yashwanti was one of the participant earlier. So Yashwanti is also wants to join. I don't know what happening with her. So no problem. So what exactly? Yes, I met her in one of the events where we were just asking to do the styling part. That's true. And the self-confidence and everything. Where I met her and she was active in that case, but she was sitting in a corner. And I was thinking why she is like this, because she should come up. And that happened because she was just talking to me. And I was like, from the childhood, it was been this. My parents told me that if I'm just making you sit next to the tiger, tiger will start talking. And see, the case is she starts talking, and I was saying, very good, very nice. Let her come out with her words because she has something to say. She needs so many things because she is struggling. That time I heard about her children, and now also she messaged that, yeah, I have this, my son's. And by the way, how is your son? Yeah.
He's all well. Just now he came, whom I'm talking to. She just checked and went. So now he started keeping a check
Now
on.
ask your son to sit here. Because what Swarnlata don't know, she takes her daughter everywhere. And that is the reason I always admire her, because her daughter knows what she is doing, and
Hmm.
she always, whenever you just ask her daughter anything, no, wait, my mama is coming, and this is what is a beautiful bond between a mother and the child. Sorry, my voice is not today good. Yesterday
No.
I do some adventurous activities and it stuck. Anyways, so now over to you all. One question. Okay, one by one, please take the leads. That is leadership. How do you define leadership? Because here all are the leaders, and I really love the way you people are here. How do you define leadership, and what are the three key values you uphold as a leader in your empire? Means in your community, or in your workplace. Yeah, over to you. One by one, please unmute and say.
Swarnlata, you may take the lead.
Okay. So leadership to me is all about inspiring others to realize their own potential, to make them realize that it is not easy job, it is a very tough job, but that's the quality of a leader. And the three key values, as you asked for me, which uphold as a leader, is the most important is the integrity. Whatever we are doing, we should be aligned with that. Then empathy. Without empathy, nothing will happen. Means I am a most empathetic person. इन माई कंपनी ऑल्सो मेरे कलीग्स मुझे बोलते हैं कि मैम आप गुस्सा कब करती हो करके. मीन्स इन दैट वे आई मैनेज. आपको गुस्सा कभी नहीं आता है क्या? मीन्स दे टोल्ड मी कि मीन्स माई बॉस शी टोल्ड मी सो मेनी थिंग्स. जस्ट लिसन, देन आई केम. अच्छा चलो ये करना है, ऐसे ऐसे करना. बोले मैम आपको वो गुस्सा करके गई है. बोले आई नो, आई अंडरस्टैंड हर. मैं 7 साल हो गए अभी उनके साथ काम कर रही हूँ. आई नो द वे शी इज डूइंग. उनके ऊपर भी कुछ है. मैडम आप कैसे कर लेते हो ऐसे? बट वी नो, मीन्स हम जब इतने साल से एक्सपीरियंस करके आ रहे, वी नो दैट थिंग. आई डोंट से कि हमेशा नहीं होता है ऐसे, बट समटाइम्स मुझे भी गुस्सा आता है. बट द गुड थिंग इज दैट मैं कभी गुस्सा किसी के ऊपर नहीं निकालती हूँ. मैं शायद वो अंदर ही अंदर मैं ले लेती हूँ, बट आई नेवर, लाइक उमा ऑल्सो सेड ना कि शी नेवर जज ए पर्सन. सो मे बी उनका कुछ रहेगा, उनका शायद गुस्सा निकालने के बाद. एंड दैट्स थिंग आई नो. जब भी मेरी बॉस वैसे इरिटेट होती है, बोल देती है, दिन भर वो अच्छे से बात करती है. भाई किसी दिन बात ना करे. And sometimes it come to me and say sorry also. So I know her. So that's the quality I teach to my juniors also कि this is the thing. हर चीज गुस्से से झगड़ा करके नहीं होता है. तो you should be empathetic. And the third thing is accountability. अगर आप कोई चीज के लिए accountable रहोगे, then it will build up your leadership quality. So these are the three things I can say, rather than three values which I carry on throughout my life, and I led by these examples. So other thing are also means the means there are many people, means like Uma also said, I am also a very introvert person. But being into the community, talking with so many people, networking, so I'm very proud of myself to be in a community, helping them, doing so much of thing. And that's the thing I am uh, uh, my knowledge I'm sharing with others so that they can become a good leader in whatever way they can. So this is my about my leadership qualities and how I go with this.
Lovely. Thank you, Swarnlata. I think empathy is the main or the biggest asset that a leader, a trainer, a person carries or must carry with them wherever they walk. Being a leader is what I'm yet to explore because I'm not a leader today. One who walks with somebody is what I don't know, but I love walking with everybody. I'm a people person. I cannot live alone. I need people to talk. I need people to learn. And When I talk also, I feel I'm a learner first and a trainer later. Somewhere I'm a trainer, but I'm a big learner. So I keep learning from wherever, whatever I get to learn. I absorb that and I try to put it across. So here I also remember one of the stories wherein don't feed somebody with a fish, teach them how to fish. So that is how you are filling their tummies for whole of their life. So that is the concept that I follow. And I enjoy when somebody says कि मुझे नहीं समझा है. I enjoy when people give me that look कि is this? How is this? So that gives me a different way of teaching or training or telling him the same thing. So every batch that you come across, every person that you come across is not a person, he is a teacher. Because we learn how to cater that particular student, how to cater that particular individual. So once I remember in a training session, I went on and on and on. And first, when I enter the room or when I am there, when I start the training, I ask them, what is the language that you are comfortable with? Would you like me to go with Hindi or Marathi based on the crowd? So that entire room, I could hear Hindi. At times English, but maximum Hindi. I said, okay, fine. So those were very initial days of my training when I had lesser experience. So I started. After almost maybe after lunch break, I found a person blank. I went to him and I said, क्या हुआ boss? आप नहीं हो क्या? साथ नहीं हो मेरे? He's like, what? I'm like, what happened? He's like, I don't understand whatever you say. Then it clicked me that he is from South and he barely understands Hindi. He said, I only understand आपका नाम क्या है, मुझे भूख लगी है. Those were 3-4 sentences that he could understand, but that person did not speak at all till the lunch hour. So that was a very big learning. So today when I start, I take a poll from everybody. What language boss do you want? Do you want Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, English? Because these are basically the 4 languages which I train in. So, and I always give a disclaimer that if it's Marathi and Gujarati, please forgive me for the grammar. No doubt, Marathi is my mother tongue, but I am pathetic with the grammar, so I make a lot of errors. For English and Hindi, yes, by God's grace, I don't make much. So that was one learning. There I understood no matter where you stand on the other part of the room, you stand there. It's you who has to be vocal. It's you who has to speak out whatever you want. I, as a trainer, what I want, I need to be vocal in that. Attendee or the trainee has to be vocal enough to come up to me, come up to the trainer, tell what he wants. Other than that, you both the ways you are at loss. You as a trainer at loss, you as a trainee also at loss. So you are investing so much in the entire day or an hour or 2 hours, but what if you are not able to take? So that gave me one leadership lesson that in a class of 20, 40, 50, not all are same. You have to give importance to everybody. And if you have to make it successful, you need to consider every small, every big aspect of the room. Be it somebody not comfortable in the chair, be somebody not comfortable with writing, be it somebody not comfortable with listening, seeing. There can be n number of problems in one room where we stand. So a person who is impactful, irrespective of he being a trainer, a leader, a coach, a mentor, whosoever he is, he has to ensure that everything that he comes across, because he's standing on the other part of the room, he has to take lead in a way that everything falls in place and every person feels wanted, every person feels connected. So the eye contact or you talking to everybody, you giving a nod to everybody becomes very important. Now here we are 4, but I mean it's not a very big screen that you cannot look at all 4 of us. But then you take chances. So that is what I generally do, and I feel that's a very effective part of me, and that is what creates an impact.
Fabulous learning. Actually, this gives, yeah, when I was doing my TTC, teacher's training, I want to share one thing because I have a lateral palsy. My both the sides are blank, and I can only see this. So this much, and my entire this are blank. So I was there. I was trained only this particular thing because I have missed the rest. Okay, so my marks get deducted. I got second class, passed into TC, teacher's training, but my first class get deducted. 58% I got, 2% deducted because I have not seen the whole class.
Oh.
Yeah. So this was my learning, but they didn't accept it that this is my problem. But the learning is make your problem a strength. And it doesn't stop me. Yeah. So that 2 marks made me depressed. But the learning over there is okay, it happens, but just go utilize, make your problem a strength. That is what my mother taught me. And yet, last conversation, uh, this we have a discussion where Swarnlata has discussed about her father. This is why she is in this profession today. Please go to the previous discussion of as you people are all want to listen Swarnlata, and she is here, and just go and watch that how she has come to this point. And it was really inspiring because there also we have a connection, as you say, you talk about the soul sisters. In reality, we are soul sisters, me and Swarnlata. But the thing, what comes in my mind is we all are together when we are discussing, means all women, all problems are equal, right? Because maybe in a different way, but when we are listening, we are coming to the one point. Yes, every female has this problem. So over to you, Uma. Yes, to you, because I get so much excited to inform this. So yeah, over to you.
Okay, so I have, as far as I have been into leadership role, and I already, as I shared, that I was recognized as one of the manager who has the highest level of people management skill. So for me, a leader is who can win people, because people make leaders and people make organizations. So if you can win people, then you can consider yourself as a leader. And now for me, winning people, there are three things. Instill or develop a culture of learning, develop a culture of strengths, and develop a culture of inclusivity. So when I'm talking about develop a culture of strengths, when you go into corporate, because I'm also a corporate trainer, when I go into corporate and when I actually interact with people, I come to know most of us start our jobs, our career, taking it as a job. I'm not very much aware about my strengths. And if I'm aware, I don't know how to utilize my strengths for my career progression. So a lot of people are still blank in a corporate world. That what are my strengths, what I'm bringing on the table, and how I can utilize my strengths for enhancing my performance or into my career progression. And that is where the role of a leader comes in. So when a leader comes in, there are two aspects of it. One, identifying the strengths of your employees, of your team member, so that you know what kind of job needs to be assigned and how you can utilize those strengths. Okay. And second, to even make them aware how they can utilize to enhance their performance and go ahead, as well as to make them understand what are the gaps. So how they can fill those gaps with developing the culture of learning. When they start getting into the learning mode, that is where they can actually, when you start the culture of learning, you are giving them the answer to a question, what's in it for me? Because a lot of us are still blank when we enter a corporate world. What's in it for me? Accept money at the end, or in the starting of a month. So more than that, what it is, and we talk about mentorship. So mentorship or being a leader is just that, identifying the strengths, letting them identify their weakness or the gaps that has to be upskilled, and then developing a culture of learning. And third is the culture of inclusivity, where they should feel there is a safe space for them. They can reach out to you whenever they want any kind of support in terms of making a mistake, or maybe learning a new thing, or maybe you're just blank about something. I really don't know where to start, what to do. So for everything, a leader should be there as their go-to person. I think when we are talking about so much about stress and work-life balance and mental health. If a leader can understand these three things and make a safe space for them, it can build the confidence of the employees. It can give them a purpose of being there, what they can bring to the table, how they can perform in their organization, and they can have a purpose or a goal, how I can progress in my career. So for me, these are the three things that how a person can be a leader and win people.
Beautiful. Actually, what exactly I was learning from you all, how to be a good leader, is to be more focused, right? If we are going scattered, because what exactly is happening, we are giving what exactly, as a leader, we used to ask, hey, you have to do this. When we use the word, you have to, if I ask here, Swarnlata, you have to complete this task. How do you feel? Right. Similarly, if you ask your daughter, yeah, yes, you can unmute. If I ask you, Swarnlata, yeah, over to you.
So you are ordering me like that, it is happening.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the problem of the leaders right now in the current corporate world. So if we, with love, if we say, you can do it for me. So if I ask now, Swarnlata, will you please do it for me? How it looks is how you feel now. Yes, because this is the thing, no? Because now artificial intelligence has come and people are now becoming robot, because they thought that the jobs are going and they are becoming, with them, they are start competing, right? That whether the robot will be there or I be there. So this is the reason the empathy is going. Please be empathetic, because the leaders here sitting here like Uma, Swarnlata, and Pratishtha, the words they're talking in the communication they're giving is really valuable. Means I'm blessed to take your all interviews and hear the values which is going to them is indispensable. It is for life, because this is recording is for life. Today they are watching, tomorrow they will be commenting, because they are getting what values they don't know. It's a power pack. Uma being an introvert, you know what you are having inside you. When you are just talking like a big leader. You don't know what potential you are having. Yeah. This now I'm just listening. I can't give the names of here, because as per the community rules, as per the YouTube rules, I can't bring out. If you just listen, I'm listening to you and I'm thinking of those leaders.
Thank you so
Right?
much.
Most welcome. This is what you are potential of, and you are hidden yourself. And that's the what Pratishtha has mentioned, right? Best diamond comes last, and that is you. You are the pearl.
Thank you.
So the next question, yeah, and Pratishtha has a beautiful voice, as mentioned, no, with the Krishna's flute, and Swarnlata, though this she is what I can't say, because she tells herself introvert. I never thought of introvert herself. I never see her in introvert. Okay, because when I met her, she was talking, right? She was on the stage. She was giving the she was on the dais, right? I didn't find herself as an introvert. I think easy approachable to her. And the leadership, I will not complete this sentence with the way Pratishtha do. Okay. Some problem, Pratishtha. Yes, I'm there. And this is the leadership. Yeah. And she helped me with Google Forms. I still remember. And then second, the most impactful, that is when I saw Geeta is doing so many pins, okay, in WhatsApp, how she is doing this. And I mentioned immediately, Pratishtha, this is her learning. We are doing learning together. And this is the work of a leader. That is not dictating, but with love. When we are doing interactively, we did it and it happened, right? How it happens. And this is the best quality of Pratishtha in taking the leads, right, as a leader. And that is the reason she easily make everybody soul sister. And that is her energy. So yeah, and this is seriously, and I'm always say thanks to uh, Gauri, because I want her to come in one of the platform. I'm eager to take her interview also, because she doesn't come. She's too much busy. Actually, I can understand her profession. So if I get an opportunity to interview her, it's a blessing for me, because I know Swarnlata is her the biggest part. Because if without Swarnlata today, Gauri, whatever is doing, Swarnlata is so really, she needs an applause for that, because in hand she is doing this everything,
No,
each
it's
and
a
every
teamwork we all are doing. It's not
yes.
about me.
Yeah, but the
But
thing
the thing
is,
is that if she come to me with something, and I
yes,
never tell her ki no, okay, I will
yeah,
do it like that.
yes,
That's the
exactly,
thing.
exactly. See, yeah, that is what. And today, Gauri, you don't know what she did it to me. I am basically not, I don't know what I am. Okay, having an ambiguity personality. Now, she did, because I never say anyone that what I'm contributing. Okay. And I never show anyone. But she told me, please give the picture. Why? I did it. It is like anyone should know what you are doing, because this you can inspire others. This is what my learning from her today, come out from your comfort zone. Yeah, that is the biggest learning I had today, because when we are talking about Gita, I'll tell you, because today morning she mentioned about how many of you can accept your gratitude openly. Yes, I am the first to mention that I didn't. 2 days I took. Last 2 days, I'm accepting. So over to you all. And Pratisha, you have also mentioned something. So over to you all. This question: how fast to accept your gratitude?
I am a very big attention seeker. So the moment somebody appreciates, I'm like, oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. I give all of those expressions. I am very big melodrama queen. So melodrama and drama both. So let somebody appreciate me, and people know. अगर इससे झगड़ा भी हो जाता है ना, इसको थोड़ा सा बोल दो, वाओ यू गॉट सो वंडरफुल है, आई एम लाइक ओके ठीक है चलो लेट्स फॉरगेट, लेट्स मूव अहेड. So I accept. Let people appreciate me for the whole day. I'll keep feeding you. I'll give whatever I have. I feel like a king. अच्छा ये मेरे गले में ये है तो मैं निकाल के दे दूंगी. तुम करो. So I had a question. Why don't people accept? Like oh कोई तारीफ कर रहा है तो ले लो यार. कोई नहीं करता. And in short, I have a group actually, wherein we are people from different fields, and we share a selfie every day. So no matter we go out, no matter we don't go out, because most of my friends, they are online. So we barely get moments wherein we dress up and go out. So we have started this group. We take a selfie and we post. So that is how we keep ourselves. I mean, somewhere if I don't post selfies for 2 days, third day I'll feel ashamed. Okay, everybody is putting and everybody is appreciating. मुझे कोई भी appreciate नहीं कर रहा, then I also will put. And then you don't just put a picture in your nightie. Somewhere you get dressed up. Otherwise, sitting in this chair for 17, 18 years, it requires patience. So we found a way out of it, and we share selfies. So that is what we do every day. So that and then we have the know abouts also. No matter we talk, we don't talk, we appreciate just one emoticon of an heart or anything. that works. I mean, that works for everybody. So it's not essential that you have long talks, but you know the person is perfect. Sometimes you get a selfie and you see some swollen face, swollen eyes. So you know that the person needs you. So if not me, somebody else. If not she, somebody else. So somebody would give a call. And that's what we all, I mean, females don't have much needs. They are the best people, I feel. We have just very tiny needs. आके हमको एक हक कर दो, just बोल दो कि wow, you look so pretty, and I think it's sorted. Half of the pain is gone. So that is what I feel about females. They're not very complicated. People have termed that as complicated. We are very easygoing. So I used to be a Hitler. People used to call me Hitler. I used to get angry. I was a popcorn when it comes to getting angry. So one day some person told me that if you get angry, it's going to spoil your skin and your hair and your voice and your throat. And I got scared. I'm like, no, no, no. अब मैं गुस्सा नहीं करूँगी, मैं चिल्लाऊंगी नहीं. So अभी मैं एकदम controlled way में I be. So I cannot say I got this quiet personality out of meditation. No, 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 no. The moment somebody said you're going to spoil your beauty and your hair and your throat, I said, okay, fine. No gussa.
So cute.
So you never know who teaches you what. So I have got such wonderful mentors and teachers who have always taught me this. So one of my first mentors after completing my college, so she is even today my mentor. She has stored my name as $1 million smile. And that was because every day I used to go late to the class and I used to be no answer. Every day you cannot say sorry. So she had added my name as $1 million smile, and even today it is the same. So she says, तुम कितना भी बवाल बवंडर कुछ भी करके हंस दोगी ना तो शायद अगला तुमको माफ कर ही देगा.
If I say about gratitude, Allah. Okay, from where to start? As I said, work-life balance was never got into, when the topic was not introduced, I was focusing on the work-life balance and priorities. The same is when this word gratitude was not even discovered. I'm talking about some place around 2007, 2006. Okay. The gratitude was unheard of. But at that time, I always remember one thing. मेरी एक आदत थी, that is कि मैं स्काई की तरफ ऊपर देख के बात करती थी. मुझे हर बार ऐसा लगता था कि गॉड इज माई फ्रेंड, बेस्ट फ्रेंड. सो मुझे कुछ भी बात करना रहता था, आई यूज्ड टू जस्ट लुक अप, टॉक. एंड मैं टॉक ऐसे करती थी जैसे आप फ्रेंड से बात करते हो. लाइक इवन इफ आई हैव अ चैलेंज इन माई लाइफ, सो इफ अ चैलेंजिंग सिचुएशन इज देयर, आई यूज्ड टू लुक अप टू हिम एंड से कि क्या है, क्या कर रहे हो, व्हाई आर गिविंग मी दिस चैलेंज. ठीक है. एंड many times it has happened that the people around me, when they saw me from a distance, they couldn't understand कि ये बार-बार ऊपर देख के किससे बात करती है. And I couldn't explain, because for any person it will be like I'm crazy, like कौन ऐसे imagine करता है. But I always considered myself as a God's child, and I had written a wonderful poem. I don't remember the whole thing right now because बहुत पहले की बात है, when I was in school. But it said that you will always get what you deserve. So if you are not getting something, don't worry about it. And I don't know what I loved about it, but that made me realize that, okay, whatever is coming to me, I don't have a control on it. But if it is coming to me, that means, yes, it is for me. And I should accept it gratefully. Okay. So that is where I started learning. And second thing, I have been raised by a strong woman to be a strong woman. So my mother always taught me one thing, that whenever you're making choices or whenever you're doing something, give your 100% because you don't have a control on the outcome, but you have the control on how many efforts you're putting in. So always ensure that you put your 100%, but don't get anxious about the outcome because that is not under your control. And that happens because अगर आप generally देखिए, अगर कोई आउटकम अच्छा होता है, वी एप्रिशिएट द एफर्ट्स ऑफ द पर्सन एंड वी फील लाइक कि वाओ यू डिड एन इनक्रेडिबल जॉब, सच अ स्मार्ट पर्सन, क्या इंटेलिजेंट है. अगर वही सेम सेम एफर्ट्स में उसने 100% एफर्ट्स डाला है, but then the outcome didn't turn out the way it is, we start criticizing. We say कि अरे that person is just stupid, he or she is a fool. See, failure आया ना. Failure or a win is never under your control. It is just the efforts that you're putting in. And we all put our efforts. We all give our 100% because we want to achieve something. But we have to realize at last and accept it that outcome is not under our control. So just be happy giving your 100% because my mom always said कि अगर आपने 100% नहीं दिया, later on you will repent. You will always feel काश मैं उतना कर देती. So in that ways, give your full-hearted, involve yourself completely, but don't worry about it. If it turns well, fantastic, look up, thank. And think about what good happened. क्या ऐसे अच्छी चीजें की जिसके कारण good outcome आया है. और अगर आपका आउटकम ठीक नहीं निकल, अगेन इट इज अ लर्निंग. सो बोथ योर फेलियर्स एज वेल एज योर विंस बोथ गिव यू लर्निंग्स. The only thing is you need to just feel that this is a journey to learn. You haven't still reached anywhere. आप still learning phase में ही हो. तो हर एक जगह चाहे failures हो चाहे wins हो, just learn and move ahead. You will be a better person. You are evolving. That's all.
Beautiful. Always remember, failure is feedback. So when you
Yes.
using a failure word, use this feedback. This from the failure, what we learn is the feedback. Beautiful. Yeah. And the way you have expressed about your mom, is seriously today we can see you through your eyes, we can see your mom, right? Yes. I can sense that energy. And it's really appreciating. Anyways, I coming up in between all of you because I can see that energy. Yeah, and I'm loving this energy. Yeah, over to you, Swarnlata.
Yeah, so gratitude for me means like nowadays the term has come up, gratitude. But this I know from means like आई एम फ्रॉम ए मिडिल क्लास फैमिली. वहाँ छोटी छोटी चीजें जो नहीं है हमें सिखाया जाता था ग्रेटिट्यूड. अगर मैं सिंपल एग्जांपल दूं, जस्ट आई एम सेइंग, प्रतिष्ठा विल रिमेम्बर दैट वी आर इन द इवेंट विच वी आर देयर, नवी मुंबई सर्कल. सो प्रतिष्ठा वाज देयर, आई वाज नॉट अवेयर, मेरा पाँव उसके ऊपर, वी जस्ट बैंग. सो आई जस्ट डू दिस थिंग, ओ सॉरी, डू दिस थिंग. दिस इज ऑल्सो जस्ट ए ग्रेटिट्यूड ओनली. कि वाई वो हम बचपन से सिखाया जाता है कि पीपल वी आर, दूसरों को भगवान की जैसा समझो. सो हमें पाँव लग गया तो वी डू दिस. सो दिस हैज बीन ए हैबिट. मीन्स वो हैबिट नहीं, जैसे हम लोग सांस लेते हैं ना, वो वैसे हो गया है कि अगर किसी के साथ हम डैश हो गया, मीन्स लाइक बाय सेकंड भी नहीं लगेगा ऐसे करने के लिए. सो दिस इज वन थिंग. एंड फ्रॉम माई चाइल्डहुड मीन्स एज आई सेड, तो उन्होंने, वी आर मिडिल क्लास फैमिली, जॉइंट फैमिली. सो वो छोटी छोटी चीजों में ग्रेटिट्यूड नहीं, तुम्हें खाने को मिल रहा है, तुम्हें फूड मिल रहा है, तुम्हें पहनने को कपड़े मिल रहे हैं. मीन्स वी यूज टू नो कि जब दिवाली में कपड़े आते थे ना, नए कपड़े, हम जाके भगवान को ऐसे दिखाते थे. देन वी यूज टू वेयर एवरीथिंग. मीन्स पेंसिल भी नहीं आई ना, हम भगवान को जाके दिखाते थे. मीन्स that's the way of showing gratitude ki because of you we are getting all these things. So all those things has been imbibed in me. हाँ, आजकल की जनरेशन उतना नहीं समझते बिकॉज उन्हें सब थाली में मिलता है,
Correct.
लाइक दैट, सब थाली. फिर स्टिल वी आर ट्राइंग टू सॉरी बोलने में भी आजकल की जनरेशन को ना बहुत ईगो आ जाता है. दे विल नॉट से सॉरी, नॉट टू देम मदर एंड फादर ऑल्सो. मीन्स लाइक देवस्मिता, यू नो माई डॉटर, बट स्टिल वो जो है ना डिफरेंस, स्टिल इट इज देयर. मे बी शायद वो बड़े होने से होगा, बट वो सॉरी नहीं निकलता है उनके मुंह से. बट आई यूज टू डू इट, कि हम खाना खा रहे हैं, मीन्स डेली रिचुअल किया है ये. या प्रतिष्ठा, यू वांट टू से समथिंग?
You won't believe, Swarnlata, I might sound so different here when you say कि बच्चों को sorry बोलने में दिक्कत है. I have a dog. She is 3 year old. She understands everything. English, Hindi, at times Marathi also. She understands. How she understands, I don't know. If she does something wrong, and if I say, she knows how to do sorry. My son has taught her. So she bows down to say sorry. But if you give her a treat and ask her to say sorry, she'll do that. But if she's done something wrong, if she's eaten mud from the pot, if I say sorry, bolo, my iris say sorry, she would not. She'll turn her head like this. She'll not do. Even after knowing the command, sorry means kya, she will not do that. You give her a treat and ask her to do sorry, she will do that.
Thankfully, in that way, my 6-year-old says sorry right now. Whenever he hurts me or I get hurt, because mischief karta rehta hai, masti karta rehta hai. But if I get hurt, I say, you are hurting mama. Sorry, mama, I will not do it again. So, अभी तो है, let's see कब तक उतर रहता है उसके साथ वो sorry.
So that's what I am telling, कि these are the small things. Means now we are journaling, हम gratitude बोलना है. Means in that way I think I am very much blessed कि the surrounding are like that. My parents are there. Means like my mom was also there. कि we have to see, means सुबह से लेकर शाम तक वो काम कर रहे हैं, कोई appreciate नहीं कर रहा है. We take it from there, from them. और हमने फिर आवाज उठाना चालू किया. हमें मम्मी के मुंह से तो आवाज नहीं निकलती थी. But we see that the change, कि कभी कभी अपने लिए भी आवाज उठानी पड़ती है. तो that transformation has came to me. And in my home, like I have two maids. One जो मेरी डॉटर को देखती है और जो खाना बनाने के लिए आती है. वो भी मैंने इसीलिए किया कि मुझे किचन में जाना नहीं पसंद. आई डोंट मीन्स खाना बनाना मुझे नहीं पसंद है. सो मैं आने से पहले मेरे हस्बैंड को वो था कि मेड घर में आ जानी चाहिए. सो दैट मेड वाज स्टिल देयर. तो 10 years हो चुके हैं. यू नो, शी गिव्स मी द ग्रोसरी लिस्ट कि दीदी ये खत्म हो गया. अभी 2 दिन पहले दिवाली का लिस्ट आ गया है मेरे पास, मैंने अभी तक वो भेजा नहीं है. सो इन दैट वे आई एम ब्लेस्ड कि दे आर देयर. बट मैंने उनको मीन्स आई डू, मीन्स वो लोग भी ऐसे एफर्ट इसलिए दिखाते हैं बिकॉज दे नो हाउ मच आई केयर अबाउट देमसेल्व्स. मीन्स उनके लिए मैं कितना केयर करती हूँ. सो दीज आर द थिंग्स हम बोलते नहीं है, बट इट केम अलोंग विथ आवर बिहेवियर एवरीथिंग. सो हम जैसा बिहेव करेंगे, सामने वाला भी हमें वैसा ही बिहेव करके देगा. सो इट ऑल कम्स, what your nature is, what your environment is, what your culture is, it everything comes. And now I have make a practice because I don't have सासू माँ, mom, कोई नहीं है तो उसको कौन सिखाएगा ये सारी चीजें. मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है, I go to office. So she was a बाल विहार kid now. तो सुबह उठने से वो हाथ जोड़ के, मीन्स लाइक टू प्रे टू गॉड की करागे वस्तु जो हम करते हैं, दैट प्रेयर शी डू. नहाने के टाइम गंगा चे यमुने चे जो हम लोग करते हैं वो उसके पता है. देन स्लीपिंग व्हेन वी कीप आवर फुट डाउन, अभी मुझे वो श्लोक याद नहीं है, पर जब हम अपने पाँव जमीन पे रखते हैं तो मदर अर्थ के लिए भी वो एक श्लोका है. शी डू दिस थिंग्स, भले ही वो नींद में रहेगी, मैं बोली बोल बोल. शी डिड दैट थिंग. So that culture will build up. And in we know कि हम जितना देंगे उतना हमें मिलेगा. मीन्स हमें लेना ही नहीं है, जितना देंगे उससे ज्यादा मिलेगा. So that thing I want to imbibe in the next generation. So these are the things which I have taken from my ancestors and now I am giving to them, to her also, कि ये सारी चीजें लेनी चाहिए. एंड एज आई सेड, आई एम ब्लेस्ड कि जितने भी प्रॉब्लम्स हो, मे बी आई कैन टेक इट एज ए प्रिविलेज कि मैं ऐसी हूँ. तो द पीपल सराउंडिंग मी आर वेरी मच सपोर्टिव टू मी, बी इट माई हस्बैंड, बी इट माई डॉटर, बी इट माई मेट्स, बी इट माई कलीग्स. वो लोग बोलते हैं कि तू ऐसी है इसलिए हम भी ऑटोमेटिक वैसे हो जाते हैं करके, बिकॉज यू क्रिएट दैट पॉजिटिव एनवायरनमेंट एवरीवेयर. सो दैट्स व्हाट आई एम. तो वो मेरे लिए ग्रेटिट्यूड वो है. एंड यस, लाइक उमा सेड, हर इतने होने के बाद भी ईच एंड एवरी डे इज ए न्यू लर्निंग. हम किसी ना किसी से कुछ ना कुछ सीखते रहते हैं. सो सीखना कभी बंद नहीं करना चाहिए. तो that's for me. Uma, you are going to say something, means you have
आई जस्ट द वे आप अभी एक्सप्लेन कर रहे थे ना कि जो रिचुअल के बारे में, एंड दैट आई इट जस्ट रिमाइंडेड मी. अभी दशहरा था तो दशहरे में हम अपनी व्हीकल्स को साफ करके पूजा करते हैं ना, एंड मैं जस्ट जा रही थी उस दिन एंड देखा एंड एकदम से स्ट्राइक हुआ दैट दिस इज ग्रैटिट्यूड ओनली.
yes.
And then I realized कि that is something, it is in our culture. हमारे इलेक्ट्रिक गैजेट्स आता है तो हम उसको
Yes,
टीका लगाते
पूजा
हैं,
करते
आरती
हैं.
करते हैं, and that is what it is. It is gratitude all together in our culture.
Hmm.
So that's all I just wanted to add.
Beautiful. And yeah, and thank you so much, because this is a Thursday. Every Thursday we do this. And right now I request Uma, please be here. Okay. And Pratishtha and Swarnlata, because Swarnlata and Pratishtha is always on high demand. Now I think Uma, you are specifically for me is on high demand, because there are lots and lots of things to learn from you. Right. And we crossed our 45 minutes, we crossed to 1 hour 12 minutes, because
उमा ने अभी
this,
बोलना चालू किया है, तो
yeah,
वो
this
और आएगा,
platform,
2-3 एपिसोड में प्रो हो जाएगी.
exactly, that is what, right? Here this is where you can speak out, because if you are coming out from your comfort zone, you are teaching so many women outside, those who are like you can speak, right?
Yes.
Inspiration for many people. So we are signing off for today. This is
Sure.
Pratishtha. Thank you, Pratishtha. Thank you, Swarnlata. Thank you, Uma, to be here and to be more proactive and actively taking the
Surely I
participation.
will be.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for giving this platform.
Yeah.
I love to be here again.
Please, yeah. Swarnlata is always the thing is, I love Swarnlata because in my book, Swarnlata's details are also there. I take, whenever the interviews comes, she is the first person, and I love to take her interview, because that is her leadership. And Dr. Swati is also there, but I request her once again to see if she can come. So thank you so much to each one
Thank you
of
so
you.
much.
Thank you
Yeah.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.